but we're going to come back with our favorite debuts of all time. The way I thought about this was what I'm going to do is, since there's 5 of us, we're all going to rattle off our Mount Rushmores. So that 4 or 5 range. And then we're going to dissect who everybody had on their list and then be like, okay. And then kind of like throw it all in the pot and discuss it. You see what I mean? So we're going to go through the list and then we're going to dissect who everybody said.
Well, I had our robot make his list.
Okay, so the robot will go last then. Al goes last. AJ, Ricky, Bo, do any of you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I got Natty at number 5.
When she debuted?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one.
Okay. I don't remember that. When did she debut?
I don't remember it either.
Like 07 or something like that.
It wasn't NXT yet. She was still around the Divas title and shit, right?
Yeah. She won the Divas title.
Hell yeah. Natty's a great superstar. She's done great work in the business. She gets a lot of unnecessary hate. I'll always support Natty Neidhart. Jenny Neidhart is definitely the superior Neidhart sister, though.
It's not
Based on
necessarily
OnlyFans accountability, I agree.
how she debuted. It's the fact that she's one of the longest tenured women wrestlers
Ever.
of all time.
And the most wins all time, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
Most wins, most pay-per-view wins. Like, yeah, she's up there.
Most PLE matches for a woman.
Hell yeah. All right, AJ, number 4.
I've got the 4 horsewomen, Becky, Sasha, and Charlotte.
That's also a great run. That women's evolution of what happened after them. Fantastic. Okay, 4.
That was 4.
Yeah, so
No,
now
that's what I
3.
mean. So 3, I guess, because math.
Christian's debut in TNA.
Oh, I didn't see a TNA. I mean, I'm sure somebody would have a TNA debut on here, but okay. That's cool.
Number 2, I've got the original DX.
Ooh.
That's a good pick.
Very good one.
Yeah.
And then number 1 is Undertaker.
Look at the size of that ham hock.
Mm-hmm.
What a call. What a call.
Ricky Bo?
Bill, I'll go to you. You can go.
Okay. Number 5's Gobbledygooker. I fucking dude, no, I don't give a shit, dude.
The same night that Taker debuted was also Gooker.
And Taker thinking he was going to be called Eggman.
Yeah.
That was the best. That was the most craziest debut I've ever seen in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Finn Balor to NXT.
Great pick.
Okay.
That was kind of shocking when it happened. I was like, oh, fuck. Number 3 is AJ's debut.
Fantastic pick.
Yeah.
Like making it to the promised land. I'll be honest. I was shocked to see Sting show up in AEW.
That's a good one. Oh, that's a sleeper pick because nobody really saw it coming.
I was
Give me some more to think about, Bo, but I keep going.
And number 1 is Kurt Angle's debut.
Of course.
I saw that coming.
I think they're going to like me.
I did too. That's why I didn't have it on there.
They're going to like me, right? Shane's like, no, they're not. I'll go. So in no particular order, just for my gag one, since Bo said the Gooker, I'm going to say the hand.
Yeah.
Yes. Mae Young's hand.
Yes. Not the debut of the adult hand. I'm talking the birth of the hand.
With the cigar and everything. Yeah. Mark Henry's baby.
Yeah. I'm going to say the hand. My actual list, I'm probably going to add one now, which the one I'm going to add here is Sting showing up at Survivor Series.
Yeah, that was kind of shocker too.
That blew my mind.
Nobody saw Sting coming to WWE because we thought he would already be there if he was coming.
Yeah. Yeah, and it ironically it worked perfectly into the finish of what I'm deeming the greatest Survivor Series match of all time, and Dolph Ziggler's greatest moment outside of winning the world title.
Also true.
It's also true. Dolph was a made man, and they did nothing with it after that. So we have the hand. I'm gonna go debut of a new character with this one. Hogan going Hollywood.
Hogan.
No, going Hollywood.
Yeah.
That one, yeah. I'm also going to put AJ at the Rumble. I know we said it, but AJ at the Rumble was mind blowing. Then we have that's got to be Kane. Kane showing up at the Hell in a Cell, and my last one, I think probably one of the more important ones ever, the debut of Jericho on Monday Night Raw.
The Y2J countdown.
The Y2J countdown. Yep.
Okay.
Honorable mention the Rascals.
Ooh.
Not the Rascals. The
MSK.
No.
The Radicals.
Radicals.
Radicals. Okay.
Al can verify this because earlier when we were talking about it, I said my number one was Y2J. So I'll start there. 100% agree. Everything building to that with the countdown clocks and everything. His debut in WWE was huge because that was at the very, the internet was just starting to boom. And that was one of the earliest times where we all knew he was coming. We just didn't know when exactly. We all kind of thought it was going to be the countdown. Nobody expected it to be Monday night because everybody thought it would be the night before. Yeah. Everybody thought it was a swerve, and it was going to be.
Came up with the countdown clock when he was in the post office.
Yeah.
Yes.
Genius. For me, number two, this isn't so much of this is a debut in WWE, but it's not a debut of the character per se. It was the first time Cactus Jack showed up in WWE, and that was leading up to the street fight in 2000 with Triple H, and he challenges Mankind, and Mankind comes out and he cuts this heart-wrenched promo about how Mankind doesn't have him in him anymore. He's past that point of his career, and he pulls the mask off and he starts walking to the ring. And as he starts walking to the ring, he starts explaining how Mankind doesn't have him anymore. And he starts taking his gear off, and you realize that he's got the Cactus Jack gear underneath it. And he's like, Mankind can't do it, but Cactus Jack sure as shit can. So it's not really a debut, but the way he did it changed it because we hadn't seen Cactus Jack in over 2 years.
Yeah, but I say you saw him in the first match with Triple H.
Yeah,
before all that, and because China was out there with them or something like that.
I thought you were gonna go with the Three Faces of Foley promo where he did bring out Cactus Jack for the first time.
That's what I'm talking
in
about.
MSG. That was a brilliant production at that time.
I think the most important thing about the promo that I brought up though is Triple H selling Mankind becoming Cactus Jack, because if Triple H had no sold it, that promo wouldn't have landed. But Triple H, being as terrified as he was that hardcore maniac was about to get in the ring with him, made it what it needed to be.
And then him coming back later with Linda, bringing him back to the big man in every corner fatal 4-way at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yep. To give Foley his WrestleMania spot. Fantastic. One of my favorite stories of all time. That 4 or 5 month push from December all the way through to WrestleMania is perfect. 3, Kane. It's got to be Kane. Hell in a Cell. Undertaker. Shawn Michaels. I said at the beginning of the episode I was going to bring it back up. What led to... I mean, it gave us so much out of that rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what can you not say about it? And then to round out my top, exactly. And then to round out my top 4, Scott Hall debuting in WCW, delivering the famous line, "You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here." And to me, as a young wrestling fan in '96, I was 10 years old when this happened. I hadn't even had my 11th birthday yet. And I was like, that's Razor fucking Ramon. Like, 10-year-old Will didn't say that, but and we heard it in the Vince documentary. They were like, Scott Hall was everything about Razor Ramon without saying Razor Ramon.
Yes.
So the NWO showing up, like, that was unreal. My honorary mentions: AJ, Jushin Thunder Liger showing up in NXT.
Oh, I was there for that match. Amazing.
A big one, a huge one that I'm surprised nobody else brought up. Medusa, Alundra Blaze showing up on WCW and debuting and dropping the belt in the garbage.
Stayed away from that one. Stayed away from that one.
Another one I thought Bo was going to do, Kurt Angle's debut in TNA when he headbutted Samoa Joe.
No, they gave that shit. I was excited for him. But
go ahead, Bo. I'm sorry.
I was excited for Kurt to be in TNA. I just the circumstances behind him being there kind of weighed a lot.
He was fired and had to go there. Like, Christian chose to go there.
Well, I did a top Gippy. That's what we're going to call the ChatGPT. Gippy did a top 10.
Enjoy it for now because it's about to get bought out and be privately owned.
I paid for it, so. Number 10, Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's a good debut.
Yeah.
Goldberg in WCW.
I would have gone to Goldberg WWE, but okay.
Me too.
John Moxley in AEW.
That surprised a lot of
That's a
people.
good
But we
one.
all knew it was either there or New Japan. It was just a matter of which.
And when,
Undertaker in WWE.
Good one.
Mm-hmm.
Punk in AEW at 6.
Okay.
Top 5, The Outsiders in WCW.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 4, AJ Styles in New Japan.
Oh.
Ooh, when he left TNA and showed up there, that's a good call.
Kane in 97.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sting in WCW.
Sting in WCW? Like
And
Crow Sting in
number 1.
WCW?
Huh?
Crow Sting in WCW?
Like Surfer Sting, I guess.
Impact. Sting reinventing himself as the Silent Crow character in WCW during the Monday Night Wars was a game changer. So
Fair.
Yes, it was.
1996.
No, that's a good call. Okay.
That's a good call. Okay.
And number 1, Chris Jericho, WWE, 1999.
Fantastic picks, all of them.
Yeah,
I am
they did
very
that fucking
well.
that AI creeps me the fuck out.
Good job, Robot.
Jericho's they re-debut in New Japan when they had the Omega match.
WrestleMania 12 or Wrestle Kingdom 12.
And then
Oh, you mean the Clockwork Orange Jericho?
Yeah.
It did do just a WWE list. For number 10 was The Shield.
Fair.
Number 9 was KO in 2015. Goldberg in 2003. AJ Styles in 2016. Brock Lesnar in 2002. John Cena in 2002. Sting in 2014. Undertaker. Then Kane. Then number 1 still Jericho.
Rightfully so.
You can't beat the Jericho debut. It was mind blowing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's always an easy 90 minutes when you have good friends. Ricky, I'm going to let you tee off. Plug yourself. Tell everybody what's going on new and exciting at Wrestle Addicts Radio and Kings of the Rings.
You're going to let me tee? I think I teed off enough already, but okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been King Ricky Rose, your host of Kings of the Rings podcast and general manager of Wrestle Addict Radio, where we do see all the colors of the rainbow and even some in the greater ultraviolet spectrum. You can find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast. Like, share, subscribe, leave us 5-star reviews. That's where our name is across all of the social media. Find Wrestle Addict Radio at addict_wrestle on Twitter, because I refuse to call it X, and at Wrestle Addict Radio, all one word, across all the other social media. You can find me personally, if you dare choose to follow me, at Ambassador Biggs, B-I-G-Z, Ambassador Biggs, across all social media. Ambassador Biggs, all one word, B-I-G-Z, Ambassador Biggs. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, some people's DMs, less people's text messages, and that's the things.
AJ,
You can find me on Tuesdays at NXT on tap. Every once in a while, I'll make a rare appearance on Nerdy News. And then you can find me on X, Instagram, Twitter, or Threads, TikTok, Twitch at AJ Hoover 38.
Bo,
Anywhere and everywhere.
you are busy.
Yeah. I'll make it short and sweet. I'm here every Sunday. Follow me on
Hell yeah.
Twitter at Jaxpo2020. Hit the link tree, find everything else.
Al,
You can find me on TikTok, aggressively unboxing your favorite wrestling figures, at Just a Girl
Yeah.
918,
That was a
Or-
really good thing you sent me to, Allie. I like that.
or I think I come up as the Boss Bitch. Just a Girl 918 on Instagram and Twitter as well.
well, remember to follow us anywhere you do anything on the internet: Facebook, Instagram, iHeartRadio, Google, Spotify. You have all the options. Couple really important links to talk about, one of which is your Discord link in the bio, direct link to all the hosts, producers, and content creators behind Rivet City Radio and Off the Top Media. The other one is your My Spreadshirt link. That is a direct link to all the merch for Rivet City Radio and Off the Top Media. So hats and shirts and boxers with Bo's face on it, all of the things and all of the places. Most importantly is your Prime Gaming subscription. We talked about Twitch earlier. We're talking about it now. With Amazon Prime, everybody gets a free Prime Gaming subscription. Sign in on your computer, sign into Twitch, link them together, fusion, whatever Travis says. Make sure you give it to somebody so that they don't get it. Give it to us. Give it to Kings of the Ring. Give it to Creation World or She Elite, any and all of my friends. Just as long as Jeff Bezos doesn't get it, he has too much money. My dogs need to go out. We love you. Anything for the class?
I got something. I just recently came across there's a new independent Kane gimmick. It's called Gain.
Oh, I've seen Gain. Gain's amazing.
It's
Gain's
Kane, but-
amazing. It's so gay.
Again,
So
Rainbow.
gay.
And instead of him doing it like this, he does it like this.
that's awesome.
It's amazing. That is amazing. One final thing that I did forget to mention about Kings of the Rings podcast. Hopefully, if all things go well, by December, we will be doing episode 400 of Kings of the Rings
Whoa.
podcast.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so we're working. I am working towards that, or we're working towards that. Might be a little bit of a rebrand with how we do things, but that is stuff that are still in the works. But 400 is coming up. We are literally like 10 episodes away from 400. So
That's excellent. Congratulations.
thank you.
Why is Kane so highly parodied? It was like when Mickey Mouse hit the free market, everybody could use him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Here it comes. I'm going to talk real fast. First time in a month. I hope I don't screw it up. Now, as we close another episode of Botched Spots and Chair Shots, I'll take a minute. Thank you for listening. Remind you to go wherever you do anything on the internet. Like, follow, subscribe, unsubscribe, then subscribe again. Leave a comment telling me that AJ did a great job on his first episode, or Ricky did a lot of feather ruffling tonight. Either way, it helps the
What I do
algorithm. It helps
best.
find new listeners. I love you no matter what. You're one of my best friends.
you
If you're
go.
feeling really generous to be one of the VIP people, head over to patreon.com and donate to the Rivet City Radio Podcast Network. You get some fantastic swag. We get some fantastic guests. It's a win-win for AJ Hoover, King Ricky Rose, for my best friend, everybody's favorite Ginger Ninja Jacksville, and the boss bitch Al, who is no longer in the room with us. I am the Will Gray. Thanks for stopping by and listening, my people. There it is. Sorry. Finding it.